Alright, this is Daishi, and we are now beginning um, part 2 of 6 Days of Sacrifice, so let's get to it, shall we? Last time we left, we had lost one of our crew, unfortunately. So now we have to find... Good gods. You know, it's funny, I just realized everything's slowly becoming more and more irregular. Like the shadow world is slowly growing closer over time. Back again. Dr. Hardy is dead. Reap what ye sow. Doesn't that bother you in the slightest? You and your whole insane order are accessories to murder. Once we get out of here, you're going to do a lot of time for this. Your words are like the warbles of a sparrow. The Order of Blessed Agonies fears no mortal agency. We are under divine protection. What do you mean protection? We're under the guiding hand of God. The King, Shizo, and when he enters this world, I didn't even know why I'm talking to you. You're just a brainwashed lunatic. Your words are sounding hollow even to you, are they not? Tell me what Dr. Hardy was doing here. You mean you still haven't figured it out? I'd be disappointed if I felt even a shred of respect for you. Just tell me, we were allowing her to fulfill her chosen role. In this case, the field of biochemistry. You can ask for anything more. I'm prepared to negotiate your release. How utterly tiresome. Just answer my questions, without deviating from the subject, without personal attacks or evasion or dogma. And promise to cooperate with us. Freedom is too small a reward for such betrayal. You're just a wretched man. You can barely stand on your own legs. I have the ear of the king. What is in the hub? Very little. Very little of anything corporeal, anyway. What does that mean? It means that most standard scientific tests would indicate that the hub is largely empty. What is in there has absolutely no purpose. But we, the followers of the true way, know different. This isn't helping at all. I didn't intend it to. What is the purpose of this facility? Now, you know I'm not going to answer that. No, and I know why. It's because you don't know, do you? You're just as much a patsy in this as we are. Now you're just wasting breath. So why have the Order abandoned you down here? My brethren have given me the responsibility as a gesture of recognition and respect. Something you, of course, would know nothing about. Why is the main corridor changing? In what way is it changing? You know, it's turning into some kind of dungeon, I suppose. Filthy walls and floor, blood splatters everywhere. Now, how could I know that? I've been stuck in here this whole time. So you say it changes before your very eyes. Are you hearing voices too? Forget it. Shut up now. Very nice of you. Alright, let's continue the search, I suppose. Door won't open. Janine must have locked herself in. What the hell? It says here Samantha's phone is still switched on. So I'm almost certain we turned it off before laying her out. Who should I call? My office. Alright, let's see. What? Where are you? I'm in the sleeping quarters. Don't tell me to come out. I don't understand anything that's happening. I don't even remember how I got here. Are you alright? Yes. No. No, I'm not alright. Sam is dead. I know, but Sam is dead. I think I'm going mad. Why do you say that? I remember Sam dying. I remember taking her to the medical bay. But then everything goes blank. I'm scared. Something happened to you last night. You were there. What did I do? You were acting odd. Like you were someone else. And you were talking to me like I was someone else. Oh gods, I remember. I remember talking to you. But it wasn't me. It was like looking through the eye holes of a mask. And I knew that the thing I was makes me feel so sick. I need you to get the hub open again. That's your strategy. It's our only way out. The reason this whole mess, it's in the hub. I can feel it. It's like I'm being drawn to it. Sam was murdered when she went in there. I know. All the more reason to see what's important enough to kill for. You're insane, and you're on your own. What if I found out for certain what's inside the hub? Would you help me get inside? If it was safe. It'd have to be really, really safe. Like a petting zoo or equivalent. And you'd still be going in on your own. Fine. Do you notice any changes in the main corridor? No, I don't. Honestly. Yes. You don't see it transforming. Becoming some kind of dungeon. Brick walls, blood everywhere. Dirt floor. What are you talking about? Isn't it always like that? Ugh, that's terrifying. Please come out of the sleeping quarters. No, don't want to. Please, Janine. There's something out there. It's going to kill us both. You'll never escape from the complex. I don't care. I'd rather starve in here than die like Sam did. Why can't you leave me alone? Are you coming out? No. Alright. That revealed I did nothing, so let's continue on. That's Janine's blood, yeah? Or Sam's blood, I'm sorry. By the time she was dead, she had lost virtually all of it. Let's continue looking. Security lock 287. Don't know what that means. Cameras, current input. Nothing. Nothing. That is terrible cough I've got. So basically nothing. Oh. Who are you? Could you tell me where I am? You're dead. I saw you die. Dead. Yes. I remember being dead. But I don't remember you. Your guts were torn out. The blood's still on the floor. Honestly. Huh. Perhaps it's best that I don't remember. So where am I? This is impossible. Are you going to answer my questions anytime soon? No. Tall and athletic man, physically in his early 30s, wearing absurdly old-fashioned clothes. Actually, he's dressed quite stylishly, thank you. Yes? Who are you? My name is Trilby. Not much I know. Even that sole fact isn't sufficient, though. I get the feeling I have or had other names in the past. Trilby the cat burglar. Cat burglar? Yes, that was one of my names. You can't possibly be Trilby. Nevertheless, I'm certain that Trilby is my name. But Trilby died hundreds of years ago. And I already told you. I remember that I was dead. So your statement only further reinforces my claim. This doesn't make any sense. And yet here we are. How did you come back to life? I don't know yet. You do know that resurrection is completely impossible, right? I thought I knew it. Recent events are forcing me to reassess this, however. All I know is that I was dead, and now that I am alive again. Refusing to believe this will not answer my questions. You don't remember working for the Order? Order? The Order of Blessed Agonies? Agonies? I remember something. Get a name. John Defoe. He's important in some way. In fact, I think I spent many years researching him. I've never heard that name before. You don't remember why you were working for the Order? I'm afraid not. So what do you remember? Not much. A few flashes now and then, images and sounds, no dates or details attached. I remember John Defoe, as I said. And from that name, a few other memories return. Standing on a hill, watching something burning in the distance. My hands covered in blood. And then, a place that was two places at once. I'm lying on something hard, my stomach really hurts, and someone is talking to me. That's mostly a fog up until the moment I woke up here. So you woke up here? Well, not right here. I just felt myself gravitate to the spot. Like something important happened here. Yes, this is where you were killed. So you said, yes. I suppose that would explain it. Maybe you should look around where you woke up. What was your name again? DeCabe. Theodore DeCabe. So you've been a great help, Mr. DeCabe. Excuse me, won't you? Well, there goes Trilby, gentleman thief. Alright. So should I follow him? Or just do something else? Nothing? Oh. There's nothing I can do. I didn't know who you were, Dr. Hardy, what you were hiding from me, but I know you didn't deserve this. And as soon as we get out of here, I'll make sure you're buried properly. I won't reply. Suppose I can't use that elevator. Go try to crack some passwords. I do need to get into the hub, apparently. Oh god, someone went... There's a door open. Oh. Okay. Looks like someone forced it open. Oh gods. There's nothing on it, no cabinets. Refrigeration unit. I can see some vials of blood and plasma in there and some lumps of tissue in petri dishes. It's part of the complex internet. So the hard drive is scrubbed, only one file left. I added to my journal. The Clan Bronwyn Hotel incident took the soul of the bridge keeper from us and delayed the coming of the king for hundreds of years. But at the same time it brought the prince to us with the solution already in hand. The prophecy in the Book of Chizo demands that the guide assist the creation of the bridge. Obviously, he could not do that if he was long dead, since dead of old age. But the sample of his blood provided by the prince was enough to ensure that the guide would exist for more than long enough to fulfill his destiny. Now that sucks, so they cloned Trilby. There's someone in there with skin as white as alabaster. I can't make out any features. I don't think they have any. Alright, well, let's collect everything we can before we do something else. Add it to my journal. And at this time, another came to the tree. That was the prince's soul. And this other was of the faith, but blinded by pride, and so he was the prideful acolyte. And the prideful acolyte threw down the guide, and subjecting the guide to the blessed agony of the body, he called forth the prince, and the prince crossed over to the land of technology. And the prince was much displeased, for the prideful acolyte would in his arrogance interfere with the destiny of the guide, and so he threw down the prideful acolyte, and the prideful acolyte became the puppet, and the puppet knew the name of the king. And with great fear did the guide take up the soul of the bridge keeper, immune to its influence, for the bridge keeper was also greatly fearful, and he hid the soul of the bridge keeper away to a place where it would meet its final destiny. And the prince and the puppet took the messages to the Order of Blessed Agonies. Alright, that's crazy. It wouldn't suit me. There's something awfully familiar about it. Yes? What is this place? No idea. But this is where I woke up. I've never seen technology like this. What year is it? It's 2189. Oh. I can't remember what year it was the last time I checked. I'm pretty sure I've lost a century or two somewhere along the way. Anything come back? Nothing from this room. But the more I think about the name John Defoe, it's like there's something scrabbling at the back of my mind. I feel I'm on the verge of rediscovering something terrible. Something that almost destroyed me. Listen, this complex is dangerous. I think there's something haunting us. It's already killed someone. We need to find a way out of here. And go where? All the answers I seek are here. I just have to find them. You could be killed. Death didn't stop me last time, apparently. If what you say is true, you're the one who should be worrying. Could you help me open a door? Not right now. I wish to remain here until I remember something. How long will that take? How should I know? I have to go. Alright, let's move on. Apparently nothing's going on here. Not at the moment. Okay, let's see. More password cracking. Huh. What am I supposed to do? Wait, journal. 2 realms, blood of the bridge, blood of the bridge, blood of the bridge, fridge prayer. So, Book of the Bridge. Right, many of these are just useless. Oh God, God, she's talking. Who is this? 2, 7, 4, 1. Oh! What? I can't. They hung up. Huh. They just gave us a series of 4 numbers. Oh gods. Some kind of wide circular chamber viewed from above. This must be the hub. Strange from the look of it, there's nothing in it but the remains of some old ruined building. Oh, they built over the tavern. No, no. Trying to do the wrong thing. Okay, at least we got inside. Okay, so now we can call Janine. What? I've seen what's inside the hub. You have? Can you show me? I've got the image on my phone. I'm sending it to you now. I see it. There's nothing to be afraid of, see? It's just some old ruin. Whatever killed Dr. Hardy is gone now. Yes, I see. It's funny, but when I see this, I don't feel so afraid. Like I'm seeing a place where I can find peace at last. Oh, gods. Will you help me get there? Sure, but you have to come out of the sleeping quarters. Fine. I'll wait for you outside the hub. Okay. So we need 3 people, and one of them has already gone to the hub. So we need Trilby to come in, help us out for this final one. Let's see if he's ready to go yet. Yes. Can you help me open a door? No, not right now. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Wait. Sorry, I'm just sort of thinking things as I go, and sometimes it sounds like I don't know what I'm talking about, which I probably don't, but I just thought that maybe we might have an option over here. Not this one, stupid. Where's the prison? There we go. Hey, you. Yeah, it's me. Your guard seems to be alive again. So, you think he rose from the grave? I don't know what to think. Thinking is something you need to do more of, boy. It doesn't remember working for you. Of course not. He never does. Were I not trapped in here, I would have been able to give him the usual instructions. How many times have you had to do that? Your questions bore me. Come back if you ever figure anything out. Yeah, who's John Defoe? Now we're getting somewhere. John Defoe is the bridge keeper. It's through him that the king will enter our world. Where is he? He's all around us. And again, he's also drifting off somewhere in deep space. Oh, gods. Non-linear time. There is no straight answer to your question. Why do you ask it anyway? Trilby told me the name. It's just about the only thing he remembers. Mere words will not fully restore a lost memory. A picture does a better job. What picture? I'll tell you what. If you can figure out by yourself what work Dr. Hardy was doing for us, I'll help you. Yeah, I know what she was doing. She was cloning Trilby. I think she was a cloner. You had her creating multiple copies of Trilby. And when I thought I saw him come back to life, it was just a different clone. Congratulations. Now, the more complex question. Why? What would we need clones of this particular individual for? I don't know. You don't know anything about the Defoe Manor incident? The Clan Brownwind Hotel incident? No. Huh. Forget it then. Alright, you wanted to know what could jog his memory. Here's my advice. A newborn often reacts positively to an image of its mother. That's all you can give me. That's all I intend to give you. I'm not your personal advisor, boy. Huh. Alright, so can we somehow get Trilby to come help us now? Or what is there to do? Do you remember Dr. Hardy? Hardy. That does ring a faint bell. If I had more details. Dr. Samantha Hardy, the scientist. No. Do you have a picture of her? Oh, gods. Alright, well, this is a bit confusing. Alright, I took a pause really quickly so I could, get myself a nap in. We have to get this door open. Quickly. Alright, so that means I still need, Trilby's help. Alright, so, good gods. So let me look around. I need some way to get his memory jogged, right? So maybe something's changed. You know, I haven't been back inside of the living quarters since Janine came outside. So let's go check that. You never know. You really never know. I suppose I can't take a change of clothes. Maybe I need to say a prayer. Okay, so nothing in the living quarters. I will just go one by one, see if anything has changed. Guess this is the boring half of the game, at least for those of you viewing. Alright, I already talked to you. The office. Yeah. There's just one inside there. So it doesn't seem as if anything has changed. Unless this door's opened. I wonder how it happens if I call Samantha. Who is blah blah blah. Okay. Same thing as what we saw before. Let's keep walking. I feel like I should go talk to Canning again. Alright. You never know, he might have something new to say. Where can I find a picture of Dr. Hardy? What am I, her secretary? I don't know whether you noticed, but she was wearing one the whole time you knew her. What? Oh gods. She had that ID card. Don't like searching bodies, but I think her ID card she wore in her lab coat bore her a picture if I can just retrieve it. Damn, it isn't here. Where did it go? I don't know, that's a good question. Where did it go? Where did she die inside the hub? Janine might have it, and then, who knows? Well, she was the only other person that was there, so they were friends. So there is a chance that she took it off of her. Yeah, Janine, do you have a Dr. Hardy's ID card? I just want to remember her in some way. Don't judge me. I'm not judging you. Can I borrow it? Sure. Alright, so we got the ID card. Now we go show it to Cherilby. I think the one thing that I find truly tiresome about the game is the fact that these hallways are you're just in this laboratory. There's nothing too interesting about it. Of course, for an indie game, don't get me wrong. Great stuff. Alright, okay. Alright, been through all that. Use this. Oh. Take a look at this picture. Who is this? Samantha Hardy. Do you know her? Hardy. Wait, maybe there's something about her face. Can I meet her? She's dead. Hardy. Dead. Oh. It wasn't me. It used my hands, but it wasn't me. What? I'm so sorry, Philip. Oh, God. He's having flashbacks. Why are you doing this to us? Calm down. You're freaking out. I apologize. Some memories caught me with a suddenness that caught me off guard. Nothing that answers why I'm in this facility, however. There's a door that needs 2 people to open it. I think that behind it we can both find the answers we seek. That seems a good place to start, Zenny. Please lead the way. Alright, let's get this done. I'm back, Janine. Good, let's... Stay away from me. Ah, no. Okay. I'm obviously not too much into acting out her part. It's him. I'm so frightened. Wait a second. Trilby is the one you're scared of. Of course. Who else would it be, for goodness sake? Madam, I don't even know who you are. Why are you so afraid of him? What do you think he'll do to you? I don't know. I don't know why I'm so scared. But I just look at him and I feel like I'm going to faint. Janine, listen to me. He's not with the Order anymore. He lost his memory. He won't hurt us. I promise. We need him if we're going to open this door. And once it's open, we'll be able to get into the hub. Yes, the hub. Okay. Let's get these wheels turned. Could you stand between me and him? Sure. Maybe the fuse is blown. You've got to fix it. Please, I have to get in here. Okay. I'll take care of it. There's only one place with a fuse box. It's right here. I don't know much about electronics, but one of the fuses definitely looks burnt out to me. I have to use something. That ought to do the trick. Okay. Guess that's it then. Oh gods, she already went inside. Where's Janine? She went on ahead. I tried to stop her, but she just ignored me. Come on. Okay. What's this? Who are you? We're doormen. Our task is to stand here, always. Did a woman pass through here? Yes. Why didn't you stop her? Our task is only to stand here, not to monitor who goes in or out. That's crazy. Are these clones? What? Are these clones of me? Yeah, I think so. Am I a clone? Yes. Ah. I did consider it as one of the likelier possibilities. It explains pretty much everything. Shall we continue? Sure. Are we going in? I'm scared. You don't know what to expect. I've seen what's in there on the security camera. It's just a bunch of ancient ruins. But, I don't know. It's like what Janine talked about. Completely irrational fear. Janine may be in danger. I know. I know. Okay, let's do this. Okay. What? Look at the difference in graphics. It's crazy. Mr. Decay. Janine. What? What's going on? Where am I? Theo, are we in the hub? I think so. But this isn't the ruin I saw. I know this place. John Defoe. This is where he lives. How do you know? Because this is where I destroyed him. Where I thought I destroyed him. Where I tied his spirit to his bones and set him ablaze. But that was just a movie. No, look out! Oh, God. What the hell was that? What's happened to the walls? Oh, we have got to move. Not you. No. What? Alright, I can't... Janine, wait. Do you understand? The adored Decay. No. No, I do not understand. I don't understand why I'm being put through this nightmare. I don't understand the things I'm seeing. And I don't understand why you can't give me a simple straight answer. If straight answers are what you require, then I will accommodate you. Oh, do have an info dump coming. The house you saw is called Defoe Manor. It does not, however, physically exist. It is a construct of John Defoe's mind, a manifestation. So why the hell is it here? When John Defoe died, his mind and body went into his house. When Trilby burnt it down 200 years ago, he assumed that both were destroyed. But the infection of Defoe's mind clung to the ruins and to the very land on which it stood, even while his body burned away. The Order of the Blessed Agonies built the facility around it. Measures had to be taken, however, to ensure that the infection would not spread. What measures? Let me reiterate what the cultist asked you. Why was Samantha Hardy employed to clone Trilby of all people multiple times? I haven't got a clue. Oh, wait. Clues you have had plenty of. Think, Decabe. Why Trilby? To act as guard for the complex, because Trilby is important to the Order's prophecies. He knows John Defoe is scared of him. Why do you say that? Back there, in the manor. As soon as Trilby was removed, everything started going berserk. Indeed. For a wraith, being crammed back inside your rotting bones is a traumatic and painful experience. Then to be shot down and set alight, unable to die, to feel the constant agony of body and mind reduced to ash. Until then, Defoe feared only his father. Afterwards, Trilby was, in his mind, the embodiment of pain. And his mere presence acts as a ward against Defoe. Wow, interesting. Trilby was, from then on, utterly immune to Defoe's corrosive influence, although he never realized it. And only with the constant presence of Trilby throughout the complex could the evil of Defoe's mind be restrained within the hub. Interesting, but the tall thin man, the one with the coat, he's the head of the Order, right? Correct. Why does he keep killing the Tribbies? That I do not know. Trilbies, I'm sorry. But I do know that the more of them that die, the further Defoe bleeds into the surrounding complex. He may not have long. What will happen? Defoe is a creature of monstrous violence. Samantha Hardy's fate, I fear, was only the beginning. Oh gods, is Janine alright? Perhaps you should find out. Janine! Oh. Oh gods. Janine, open the door. Okay, that's not cool. Yeah, please open the damn door. I'm sorry, Theo. I know. I'm just so scared. I know. Keeps happening. Don't even remember going into the hub. You blacked out. I was waiting for you outside the door. Then I was nothing. And the next I knew, I was in that room in front of you. I'm scared out of my mind because there's something's trying to take me over. Look at me, okay? Nothing's going to take you over. I'm not going to let that happen. I can feel it all around me. Watching, whispering in my ear all the time. Janine, just hold me. Oh, romance. Let's get it on. Wow! What? So something tells me not to. What? I ignore it. Something tells me that I'm taking advantage. Yeah, you might be. I ignore it. Really, Yahtzee, you thought that was appropriate to put into this game at this point. Stop when it starts to hurt. What in heaven's... Evil raging outside our door, we comfort each other. Through love and pain, we bond. Alright, that's crazy. By the 6th day, we would both be dead. What? Day 4. Alright, that was confusing and slightly discomforting. So, what is it now? I just had sex with a woman. What are you doing? No. Okay. Janine. Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, we made it with a woman, so I suppose that's nice. Who should I call? There's no reply. There's no man. It's all gone. Oh wait, no, I should have saved my game before I left. Okay, well now we're fully... Oh, okay. So, I hope you hook that... that just put a tear in my... I mean, I just got freaked out, that's what I'm saying. Oh, he really is dead. With literally no idea how to open it. It's King's blood. I know it is somehow. It's splattered all over the cell. I want Trilby back. Oh. What? What? I'm being chased. Okay. Oh, God, no. I already made a selection. Okay. Apparently, when I touch it, pins and needles run up my arm. When I pick it up, it doesn't seem to have any weight at all. Okay, so... Pickaxe. I'm trying to examine it. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I'm holding the idea of a pickaxe. Okay, well, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing, so now I'm going to be saving rapidly. I would think this is where they would be the most afraid to come, since this is where they're cloning Trilbies. I pick up the Trilby hat. It wouldn't suit me. Get out! Where's it coming from? Alright, well I can't go inside, right? I suppose I've got to kill the thing. I may need it. Stop, stop. Is it just patrolling or what? Okay, that's not working. Well, Janine is possessed, so it's not as if we haven't seen this before. I didn't know what else to do, actually. Alright, I give up. You've got me. Taking you on, Janine. Okay. How was I supposed to know how to do that? That's stupid. You're just supposed to give up. What? Some kind of barrier blocking the way. It's like a force field, but also like something else entirely. What? This hole seems to recognize the pickaxe. It hurts. Okay. Alright, but obviously I have to do something there. Has something to do with Janine coming in. Oh! What? No! I'm pissed. Sure, we only had sex one time, but still. February 3rd. Wait, did I read that right? Oh, this is of course our resident celebrity. The Mephistopheles killer. Yes, you remember it was all over the news. Last year, the EFS Mephistopheles was relaunched with a skeleton crew of 6. The appointed ship's counselor was one Dr. Jonathan Somerset, and he reported for duty punctually and on schedule. Oh, wow. Unfortunately, shortly after that launch, it was discovered that the real Dr. Jonathan Somerset was dead. Pushed down a flight of stairs, presumably by the imposter who had taken his place. Off-world security was dispatched to intercept the Mephistopheles. Its last recorded communication was an SOS distress to the EFS Charisma. By the time the off-world security arrived, this man had slaughtered the entire crew. So, who is he? His name is Malcolm Somerset, the only son of Dr. Jonathan Somerset. He was a student of psychology at Ganymede University, wanting to follow in his father's footsteps. But he failed the final examination and dropped out. It seems becoming a shipboard counselor was his dream, and when his father was called up, he couldn't hold in his jealousy. So he killed his own father. So why did he kill the Mephistopheles crew? It's particularly why he remains under psychiatric study. It's a complete mystery. His profile is completely inconsistent with a spree killer. The best theory we have is that he was found out and killed out of desperation. But that doesn't explain the demented creativity, the sheer bloodthirsty relish with which his crew was slaughtered. One man was impaled, another was blinded. The first officer had her head twisted right around. Many of the corpses were dismembered and stitched randomly into Frankenstein-like monstrosities. Certainly not the actions of a man simply trying to cover up for far less crime. Serious crime. But let's leave him for the moment and move on. We can, and... Okay. That puts us at day, what? No, we're at day 5 now, I believe. But we're also in the future, so for those of you who haven't seen 7 Days of Skeptic, why are you watching this video? Pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There's a hatch built into it for moving food and small items into the cell. This is the protagonist from 7 Days of Skeptic. I got tired of yelling at the guards pretty fast. pretty much the only thing to look at in here. There's a hatch built into it for moving food and small items into the cell. Okay. You. I was beginning to think you'd gone forever. This shall be our last meeting. You'll get me out of here, right? You owe me at least that. What makes you think I owe you anything? You're the one who made me kill my father. I only encouraged you to do what you already intended. You promised I wouldn't get caught. You wouldn't have been caught had the Mephistopheles left that locker alone. You knew about that. Did you know about John Defoe? Was it all part of some plan? I did not scheme it, but I did know it would come to pass. All I did was encourage events to take place as I had seen. You know, they think I did it. All that senseless murder. I've been locked up in here for 6 months. I don't care about you or any of your bullshit. Just get me out of here, and you'll never hear from me again, I swear. I very much doubt that, but rest assured I am here to release you. Thank you. What do I have to do? Just use the key and leave by the door. What? Maybe you haven't noticed, but the lock is on the outside. Besides, the guards outside will... I'm not talking about that door. What are you talking about? What door? What key? Who are you? Do I have a key now? Apparently not. Oh. Okay. Curiouser and curiouser. Looks like there's something in there. Is this hand going to get chopped off or something? Someone sent me a parcel with no return address. Contains some kind of oddly shaped knife by the feel of it. It's old enough to be an antique. What? Some kind of ancient knife, but with teeth on the end, like a key. I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, am I supposed to use it on myself? One room puzzles. Okay. There has to be a reason why I'm able to click on the walls. No. Behind the pads there's a door made out of flesh. Come on. Okay. What are we? In an MC Escher painting. Although the music has been consistently good throughout the entire Trilby series, I do appreciate that. Not cool. Okay. Wow, I don't remember that second part. The first part, definitely, because that actually happened. What? These are sort of flashbacks. These are, images of things that happened in 7 Days of Skeptic, however, from the perspective of the killer. Wow, that robe's getting bloodier and bloodier. Oh, God. What? Alright, that I don't understand. Okay. Trilby, sort of. Looks like the corpse of an old man in the remnants of a suit, tied up with strands of muscle and skin. Let's look at that pit. It's an extremely deep pit opening out into an abyss of total blackness. The stench is terrible. I don't want to go near him. Do we fall into the pit? No. Where I come from, blanking people is considered rude. You're alive. Of course. Chizo would not let me die. Oh, good gods. Who are you? You ask a complex question. The name by which I know myself is Trilby. I strongly suspect that I'm not the original. I'm probably a clone given over to Chizo as a plaything. Or perhaps that is my arrogance talking. Perhaps I simply cannot bear the thought that the real me would ever be imprisoned like this. What is this place? I knew you'd ask that. No one ever knew what this place was, would ever come here voluntarily. You're inside the body of Chizo. How did I get here? The last I knew, I was in an asylum. On Earth. In the universe of technology. Then I can't explain it. There's no possible way to get from there to here. Not corporeally, anyway. Who's Chizo? A more appropriate question might be, what is Chizo? Even where's Chizo, since it seems he's a place as well as a fiend. But to answer you, Chizo is a pain elemental. There were once many of his kind in the universe of magic, small and largely harmless creatures that fed on the petty anguishes of others. But over time, they became more and more reliant on magic, until their actual physical bodies were all but completely vestigial. They fought for more power, by killing and absorbing each other. Chizo's the very last of his kind. A bloated mountain of gristle, his very essence crackles with residual magic. Now nothing but the most hellish torments will sate his hunger. He is the closest thing to a god of pain. You're the one who sent the idol into space. Possibly. Certainly I have memories of doing so. And you must be the man who found him. How could you know that? After the hotel, Trilby spent many years researching Chizo. He requested a vision of the idol's future from the Ministry of Occultism. He was well respected by then, and his request was granted. Whether I am the original or not, I do possess the memories of that vision. I saw you. I saw what Defoe did to you. I saw what you became. And I realized that I'd seen you before somewhere. But never mind. You want to redeem yourself, don't you? More than anything. And all you have to do is follow my instructions. What do you want me to do? I want you to kill me. Don't pretend you're a stranger to killing. You have Freehorn's blade. It is infused with Chizo's magic. It's the only thing that can release his hold on me. I want you to drive it into my heart. The nature of the blade will infuse you with energy. Call it my soul, my life force. We don't have a proper name for it. I want you to give it to the one who needs it. Who? You'll find him nearby. He isn't physically here, but Chizo is observing him, and so he manifests. My life force will still save him wherever his actual body is. I won't kill you. I'm gonna bust you out of here. No! Even if you could, I have no place to go. To the pain elemental, time is non-linear. It sees the past, present, and future all at once. Were I to leave this place, I could end up at any moment in time. Or every moment. Or no moment at all. It's the reason why you and I are able to interact like this. Despite, from my perspective, being in the 21st century, and you in the 24th. Now, kill me. Both our destinies demand it. Wait here. Don't leave me. Alright, so I suppose I don't have any other choice, really. Alright. I'm sorry. None of it was your fault. Remember that. Oh, wow. Look to my left. Oh my goodness, I see. That's how he helps Trilby stay alive. Alright, so this is helping Trilby in part 3. Which again, if you haven't seen the previous installments of the series, okay. You felt that, did you? I think I should get out of here. Okay. Was that John Defoe? Yep, I'd say he's dead. What? Damn it. We're going to catch hell for this, aren't we? Why'd he have to cut his own throat out? Couldn't he have just hung himself with his pajamas like most of them do? It's like he knew we'd have to clean up the mess. Personally, I'm more worried about how he got hold of a knife. You and I both know, if a freak really wants to kill himself, there's very little we can do to stop them. Can you honestly say he doesn't deserve it? I've got a little brother just joined the Navy Medical Corps. Same age as that poor doctor in the Mephistopheles was. I can assure you right now that that's not how Dr. Laszlo will see it. Come on, let's fetch a body back. Blackness swallows me. The furious roar of Chizo fades from hearing. I am free of that place, free of physical form. The ebb and flow of time flows against what passes for my body, caressing me like a lover. When I was a man, I was Destiny's prisoner. Now, I will be her servant. There are men and women who must be guided. I will be the caretaker. Oh, okay. Somewhat cheesy, but sort of pulls all of the details together. Day 6, July 28th, AD 2189. These days are going by quickly now. You could not, but there's still time enough to save yourself. Alright. What happened to her? Her weakened defenses allowed John Defoe to crush her personality. In loving her, you tainted her. Alright, so sex shaming here, huh? Just as the past affects the future, so too does the future affect the past. And your future decay is a dark one indeed. So dark that its influence travels backwards through your lifetime, leaving an eternal blemish on your soul that worsens as your fate draws near. Shut up. Why can't you ever give me a simple, straight answer? Why won't you help me get out of here? You'll find the way out in the basement of Defoe Manor. What? If you wish to escape, go there. You expect me to go down into that madhouse? What about John Defoe? Enough clones of Trilby remain to provide an escort. They'll buy you the time you need to break through Defoe's defenses. You must combat the corrosive influence of his mind on equal footing. Know him, become him, defeat him. We shall not meet again. I wish you luck. Wait. Will you at least tell me who you are? Once I was a man. John Defoe destroyed all I had. But a gift gave me the power to see the destiny of all mankind. while simultaneously enslaving me to it. You and I, DeCabe, are pawns in a game too vast and complex to understand. But a pawn that crosses the board becomes a king. Or at the very least, a prince. Okay, I don't like those references. I added to my journal. Freehold's blade is one of the Order's most sacred relics. It is said to have been used by the 18th century prophet Jack Freehold himself to deliver the 12 sacrifices that enabled him to write the books of Chizo. When a person dies, the body, mind, and soul separate and drift apart. An individual killed by Freehold's blade, however, separates differently. They leave their body behind, while the mind and soul remain together. Okay, wait, I'm trying to process this. So, did, at some level, Trilby's spirit left, but the mind and soul of Trilby left, but while the body died. The result is a non-corporeal spirit of unusual ability, capable of strong manifestations, but they remain forever under the command of the one who wielded the blade. An individual can exploit a loophole in these rules by killing themselves with Freehold's blade, which would theoretically transform them into a immensely powerful spirit, a magic-infused force of pure will. None, however, have yet chanced this, except until 2700 AD or whatever. Okay, nope, before doing anything, save the final day. Thank you, Legend of Zelda, for that reference. Alright, let's go get this done then. Alright, so now we're completely in the dungeon. Will you three come with me into the hub? If that is what you order, we do only as we are told. How many of you are there? We don't know. When any of us fall, another comes here to take our place. So if you die, I can come back here and there'll be more of you. Until there are no more. Personally, I'm in no hurry to die. Come on. Mad rush! Mad rush for the basement! Oh gods! I don't understand. Where's my pickaxe? My pickaxe is gone. Wait, there should be one in the no time for chit chat, that's fine, but my pickaxe is gone. Alright, how about we retry that? Add it to my journal. Lich, also Lich, a kind of undead sorcerer, granted immortality by removing their soul from their body and placing it in an external object. The Lich's body is indestructible. Can still be stretched, twisted, and made to feel pain, but only damage to their soul artifact will cause permanent damage. Wraith, a servant of a Lich, a dead lifeform whose soul is placed post-mortem in a small part of the Lich's soul artifact, making them subservient. Wraith are non-corporeal, and like all ghosts can exert influence over the environments and objects to which they are tied. It should be noted that the Wraith's influence and manifestations become increasingly wild and uncontrollable if its soul is separated from its mind. Well, I found something. It's funny being back in these environments, actually. Ha! Alright, so... should I go upstairs? Can I chance that? Alright, that's not... Wow, so he's just killing them off. One after the other. Okay. Back downstairs. Alright. There was another door. I believe we should go at least try that one, yeah? It won't, it hurts. Alright, so I believe we've got everything. It hurts. Alright, let's get back downstairs. This is creepy. Alright, now, not sure what I'm supposed to be doing, but I do have the full costume assembled. Beast in a shed? Oh, well, not sure. Oh, gods. Father, it hurts. Should have. Father, killed you. Demon child, it hurts. Father, child, I saved him. Father, demon child, I brought him back. No, child, it hurts. Demon. Okay, now that's just getting creepy. The guide. Hurts, it hurts, it hurts. Wanted to know the name. The guide. Janine, please. The bridge keeper. Know the name. The king. The floating man. Your fault. The arrogant man. The arrogant man. The guide, please. It hurts. Okay. Defoe Manor. You're the last one. I think so. The others all went into the house. They never came out. Does that mean anything to you? Does that spark any memories? I think the others were killed. When I think that, images start to flash before my eyes. Defoe Manor, being here, feels wrong. I think it's supposed to have been destroyed. In what way destroyed? Fire. It's supposed to have been burnt down. Perhaps you should address this inconsistency. Yes. How? I can show you where to get some petrol. Okay, what? I feel disconnected, like I'm looking down on myself from outside. Oh, so I'm back in McCabe's body. Can't see anything, especially not through the smoked visor. I don't think so. think I just broke the game. Ah, I really did just break the game. I'm not even playing. Let's restore that. Look, every time you use a cell phone, who should I call? Oh, wow. Ah, never mind. So I'm actually making phone calls right now, is that what they're telling me? That's what it's saying. Oh, no, it just eventually comes to an end on its own. Can hardly move. Where the hell am I? I don't know. How about we take this off? Can we use the darkness? It's moving. Oh, oh gods, really. Focus to Cape. It's not really happening. What in hell? There's some kind of document lying on it. I add it to my journal. Children of the King, rejoice, for the time is finally at hand. Our patience these last few centuries will finally be rewarded. 200 years ago, the body of the Bridge Keeper was destroyed. 200 years from now, the soul of the Bridge Keeper will meet the same fate. These are known as bridge events. Their significance was so great that they sent ripples of weakness throughout the timeline itself, echoing off into both the past and future. 28th of July, 2189, the ripples from the past will collide with the ripples from the future, creating an area of extreme weakness between the two realms. If the third bridge event, the destruction of the mind, occurs at this point, the force of the explosion will penetrate that area of weakness and form the bridge between the realms. Over this bridge, the King, Chizo, will come. He'll come to save us and all the men of technology from sin. We must, however, be alive and enjoy this new age of perfect purity. So it is important that the complex and ophthalmology building be evacuated at least 1 week prior to the bridge event. Alright, this is somewhat confusing. Alright, so supposed to go upstairs. Oh no. It's a bomb. There's enough nano explosive here to atomize the country. Alright, well that's grim. Nothing for it. Got to try and disarm it. Wait a second. The bomb's already been defused. It's a time detonator hooked up to a huge pile of super dense nano explosive. I read about this stuff like a nuclear blast without the radiation, and all it needs is a little heat to set it off. A little heat? Like the stuff that Trilby's bringing. The wiring under the control panel has been ruined. As long as it's not damaged, this thing isn't going to explode. Should I go upstairs then? Shit. Oh, God. No. No! Ophthalmology. What? Is that what? Right, so the whole country's destroyed. Good job. You are the winner. Was that supposed to happen? Is that the ending? 6 days later. You're watching UCBC News. Investigation continues into the circumstances that resulted in a nano-explosive detonation in the county of Buckinghamshire 6 days ago. The blast completely demolished the ophthalmology building, which had been purposely evacuated beforehand. Several lead ophthalmologists are being held for questioning. Although the detonation has not yet been found to have caused any loss of life, 2 individuals last seen in the area have been reported missing. And environmentalists are already calling it the biggest ecological disaster in the entire history of the country. Wait, I'm confused about what happened. The investigation continues. So nobody died from this. As an avatar of destiny, I cannot judge. I cannot afford to question events, only encourage them to take place as history demands. And yet I wonder, I wonder why the Order of Blessed Agonies expected Chizo to enter this universe. After all, creatures so dependent on magic cannot possibly survive in a world where there is none. Prophecies were wrong. Freehorn, the Order of the Tall Man himself, all deliberately misled by the Pain Elemental. But why? For what purpose was the bridge really constructed? It was open for mere seconds. Nothing came through from the ethereal realm. So did Chizo's plan simply fail? Or was his intention not to send, but to receive? None of that matters. I led the cave to the destiny demanded of him by the timeline. Now I must wait. 2 centuries from now, my younger self will require my guidance. The eternal cycle must be set in motion again. And while I do not judge and feel no regret, I find that I do not relish this task. This is stupid. In the 18th century, the prophet Jack Freehorn put to paper the 3 books of Chizo, the blood of the 12 sacrifices still fresh on his hands. The Book of the Prince, the Book of Victims, and the Book of the Bridge. This is a central tenet in the faith of the Order of the Blessed Agonies. What is not known, not even by the highest acolytes, and likely not even by the prince himself, is that there was a 4th book. It seemed to contradict the other prophecies, and Freehorn discarded the draft, thinking it a garbled message. This was the book of the new prince. Here's what it said. On the day of the bridge, the prince returned to the court of the king and bowed low before the presence. And the king was greatly wrathful, and he said to the prince, "Why have you returned, O prince? You who would betray his king, who would defy his own flesh?" And with these words, the king threw down the prince and stripped away his vestments, and the prince once again became the arrogant man. The arrogant man said, "I wanted only to please you, my king. I knew you schemed to replace me. If I betrayed you, it was only to remain your prince." And the king replied, "I have not forgotten that you are the arrogant man, and still your arrogance blinds you. Who are you to question my plans, you little man of linear time? Who are you to believe he knows what is best for I who has drunk down the agonies of 1,000,000 men, I who has seen the edge of forever? You are not my prince, O arrogant man. You are never truly of my flesh." And the king took the vestments of the prince and gave them to the man of purity, and the man of purity became the new prince. What? The arrogant man wept aloud. "Why have you betrayed me, my king? What have I done that I should earn this wrath?" Came the reply, "Long ago you were offered the chance to fulfill the role of the bridge as a being of both magic and technology. You could have proven your commitment to your king. You could have chosen your successor. But in your arrogance you resisted and created the child to become the bridge in your stead. And after you learned the true purpose of the bridge, you had the audacity to subvert my will. Weakly you sought to avert your destiny and the destinies of others. But rejoice, arrogant man, for I have provided another opportunity to fight your fate. Simply defeat your successor and return to my side." The new prince faced the arrogant man. And the new prince threw down the arrogant man. "What? It hurts. Protect him always. My king." Trilby? What in bloody hell? It hurts. The guide. It hurts. Can't go that way. It hurts. Take his place. Okay. Alright. The arrogant man knew the name of the king. The Book of the New Prince. What? Alright, so the threat of Chizo and his Order of Blessed Agonies has been permanently eliminated, if I'm understanding that correctly, right? I mean, Trilby sort of took care of that. Blew up the spiritual element of Defoe Manor. The old prince was destroyed, the new prince was established. This is still stupid. Oh my goodness, what a terrible way to end the series. And so apparently McCabe was the pure man for no good reason except just to make him a plot device? Is that it? And then to be so stupid with such a cool character as Trilby. Come on. Originally, I was critical of Yahtzee's writing, and now I'm even more critical of it. The end. Who's supposed to be in that middle black box right here between Trilby and... Alright, so the guide, the new prince, Trilby. This is stupid. Come on, really? Really? What a terrible way to end the series after making it so epic in the third part. To go out with... Oh, it's pathetic. It makes no sense, and in the very end, all that build-up with all of the prophecies are just like, wave it away. They were all wrong. Well, this is Daiichi ending 6 Days of Sacrifice on a rather disappointing note. Until next time, this is Daiichi signing out.